it's me, Renee. I'm back. And yeah, been here for a while this week, but I was away, so I wanted to do some catch up videos. Not I have to, but I want to do it. So yeah, as I said, 2 weeks ago I was out with the flu, and then there was Easter, so I didn't really post because Easter and stuff. And yeah, beginning of Easter, I was just out with the flu, so I didn't really read that much because I didn't really have the head for it really. I was just kind of tired. I was just icky and I wasn't really in the mood for it. Sorry. But what I did do, I watched quite a lot of TV. So I watched, binged all 3 seasons of Girls Five Ever. I also watched Perny, which is a Norwegian TV series that's not out on Netflix. And yesterday, so that's more recently. But yeah, I finished the second season of Extraordinary. So this is a kind of like a TV gushing video where I gotta gush about these stuff. Now you might be thinking, why are you gonna gush about a Norwegian TV series? Isn't that kind of like me gushing about Norwegian books? Isn't that kind of mean to about this is so cool in this way? And they're like, but it's not out in other languages. I mean, it is in a way a bit mean. I suppose you could probably like if you feel like, oh, that sounds so cool, you could harass your local publisher to like please publish this in English. But I suppose that I mean I don't really have that power, I would say. I don't think that many people watching my videos. But the reason that I'm talking about Perny is, as I just said kind of recently, Perny has recently been released to Netflix. So it's out on Netflix. So you can watch it. So yeah, so of course with subtitles. I don't think it's been dubbed. Well, probably maybe it's been dubbed to some languages, but yeah, at least in English, it's probably into subtitles. And yeah, funny, you should definitely watch. But you know what? No, I'm not gonna talk about that one first. First, I'm gonna talk about Girls Five Ever. So Girls Five Ever has been out for 3 seasons, so 3 years now. And I heard about it when it came out. It was like, oh, sounds fun. But originally it was on Peacocks, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy another streaming channel. I have Disney Plus, and I actually also have BritBox, which I don't really use at all. So I'm gonna actually have to stop that one. But yeah, Disney Plus I love and I use. But I'm not made of money. I can't have all the Disney streaming services. You don't do that. I think some people like do all the streaming services and then I kind of don't use a lot of them, and then because I'm like, oh, I'm just paying money to pay things I don't use. I use Disney Plus a lot. I'm not gonna get other streaming services because that's expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. So yeah, I suppose I kind of always been thinking like, okay, Girls Forever sounds fun, but I'm not gonna watch it because it's on Peacock, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it. So, and then it was so sad. It was cancelled by Peacock after the second season, and then it was resurrected by Netflix, and they gave it a third season. So that's kind of why it's on Netflix now. And yeah, my parents have Netflix, so I watch it at their house now and then. And yeah, Girls Five Ever, very very fun. So in case you don't know what the whole idea is, Girls Five Ever is kind of parody, kind of yeah, I would say kind of parody-ish, but also kind of honoring the girl groups of the early 2000s and 90s. So it's about a girl group from the early 2000s who gets in the first episode they get sampled and then they kind of get a bit of traction, a bit like attention, and the group decides to do a reunion and get together again and make new songs and stuff. So yeah, it's all about a girl group, and it's both like you have flashbacks to like their heyday or like their original day, but like the most main episodes is like in modern day when they're trying to get a get a reunion and like get going again, and And yeah, it's a girl group, so like the main characters are girls, but it's also kind of fun how they decide early on to not have their old manager, because their old manager was Larry, a big humongous idiot. So they end up getting their they get yeah, they do their own managing, and after a while they try to find a manager who's better than Larry. So like it's very like girl focused. It's not like, okay, we're all girls but we're gonna put each other down. No, we're gonna build each other up. So that's quite fun. And yeah, like yeah, and one of the main characters is a lesbian, so you have some things there. And yeah, like I would say there are men in this world, but I would say like the main focus really is the girls. Well, sorry, girls. The women, because they're now in their 40s. And it's just so fun to like see the men being like the bad characters, side characters. It's not really big characters. They're just kind of there by the side. And that's just very, very fun. And like one of the sorry, one of the plot lines in the first season is kind of they're trying to write songs, and like they want to write new songs. They decide one of the people in the group, like yeah, on her name, but yeah, one of the people in the group, she decides to be the songwriter instead of like having other people write songs for them. And then she kind of wants like to write better songs, because back in the day it was like all about like, I wanna be your boyfriend. I wanna be your best girlfriend. Oh, sorry. I wanna be your girlfriend. I'm the best girlfriend in the world. Or like, I'm so sexy. So it was like, I mean, it's empowering in a way that it's 5 girls doing the singing, but like, what the singing is not that empowering. So it's kind of mixing on there. So yeah, there are newer songs about like being a woman in the 40s, being a woman in life, and just imposter syndrome, things like that. And yeah, there's this one scene where the character, she kind of imagines Dolly Parton and gets help from Dolly Parton, and it's yeah, and that kind of makes for a quite funny song. And yeah, it's just yeah, it's very like I would say like one of the main things in this, it's very very funny, and because of the idea being like this is girl band, so you have like lots of songs in lots of episodes. So it's not like a new song every episode, but a lot some songs in quite a lot of the episodes. Um, Also, no, I want to say something controversial. So yeah, um, back up a bit now. So right now there's 3 seasons out. And yeah, on Netflix, I just saw an article on Team Line that apparently it's not being viewed a lot on Netflix, so they might get cancelled again. They're a bit in danger. And honestly, I wouldn't mind that really, because I don't know. I feel like some TV series, I feel like they have lots of filler episodes, or lots of like uninteresting episodes. I suppose nowadays you don't really have that many filler episodes, because we have shorter TV seasons than before. Like now, most TV seasons have 10 episodes or 6 episodes. But I would still say you have some episodes that are not really that important to the overall plot and whatnot. But I would say, like as of so far, as in 5 Girls 5 Hours 3 seasons, I would say like 97% of the episodes are amazing and important and work for the whole. They're not like bad episodes. There are some bad episodes there, yeah, but like most of it is just very good. But also, I kind of feel like if they were gonna do another season, like cool, but also kind of feel like I kind of don't feel like you need another season, because I feel like the first 3 seasons, or the 3 seasons we have, are just so perfect. And I don't really feel like, well, where would they go? Like the first season was all about them getting attention again. Them like they wanted to do a concert, so they were like trying to get people to buy tickets for the concert and write new songs, and like yeah, just kind of generally being back. Like they wanted to go on the radio, it just kind of be noticed again. Then the second season is about they were writing an album, so it's all about like writing new songs. And then the third season is about them touring with this season with a new album. So I'm like, well, you've done concerts, you've done album, you've done touring. What would the fourth season would be about. Maybe the difficult third album, because also that's kind of a bit weird thing, because even though they were like a big thing back in the day, and like they talk about like how they were big from like 1998 to like 2003, something like that. Like they just have had this one album, and it's like, how can you just have one album for during like 5 years? That's kind of like plot hole thingy. Maybe they had like a concert album. I'm not sure. And sometimes they talk about how they were a one-hit wonder, but at the same time, like, can you be a one-hit wonder for 5 years? Because they also seem to have quite a lot of attention in a way. So back in the day, I don't know. It's a plot hole thingy. But yeah, honestly, I love this uh, TV series. Will it be very sad if they don't get a season 4? No, I won't. Maybe like if they did like a shorter season 4 with like season 4 or movie or like 5 episodes or like 2 episodes, that would be cool. But like honestly, I don't really feel like you need, because the third season didn't really end on a cliffhanger, and I feel like they kind of ended in a good way. But at the same time, like if we get more, cool, very cool. But yeah, if you like the early 2000s and 90s girl bands, if you like things making fun of the music industry, definitely check out Girls Forever. It's very very fun. It looks at girls in an industry, but also women in industry, but also women in the world, and yeah, it's very, very like I watched it with like a big smile on my face for like every episode. It's delightful. It's delightful. If you need something to cheer yourself up, that's definitely the place to go. At least that's what I would say. And then we have Purny, which I saw the first. I saw what? No, yeah, I saw the first season last year, and then the second and third season came out recently. And well, okay, so it used to go on TV, but like it's made for like a TV channel that's not like huge, so they end up selling it to different places. So I watched it when I came to a different TV channel, and so season 2 and 3 was just released on the different TV channels, the web page, the NRK, and Tony is very, very, very good. So Tony, it's all about this woman, Tony or Pernille. So Tony is a nickname. She has an ex-husband who's a real douche, really. He's kind of in or out of her life, but he's kind of a big idiot in a way. She has 2 kids with him, and she has them mainly all the time because he lives in Denmark, so he can't really have them every other week. And yeah, so it's all about her family life, but it's also about her dad and her dad's life. So it's all about Connie's family, but it's also about her love life, as you would have it, and also about her work life. She works in children's services, so you get like kind of heavy cases where like kids who are abused or kids who have epilepsy and different stuff like that. So that's kind of like the heavy side of the series. But then her private life is kind of often quite funny, like different funny things with her oldest daughter or her youngest daughter, and yeah, just her everyday life. It's quite funny, and she's also like quite a go-getter. She knows what she wants. She's not here for some bullshit. If she doesn't like something, she'll tell you like, no, you can't do it like this. And Tony, yeah, it's just a very very good series. I love it so much. And yeah, as I said, it's now on Netflix, so please check it out there if you want to check out something new on Netflix. I highly recommend that. Yeah. And then last but not least, we have season 2 of Extraordinary, which is on Disney Plus. So Extraordinary is this British TV series, but it's produced from Disney Plus. So it's set in London, And the main character is Jenny or Jen. She so she's a bit of a screw up, and one of the ways that she's a screw up is that she's normal. Like, what do you mean normal? Well, in this world, everyone has a power, like, not superpower, but like a power. They have a magical ability, and like they usually get it when they're 18. Jen is 25, but she still hasn't gotten her power. So it's like, why don't I have power? So it's she's like, people always ask, oh, what's your power? I don't have one. So it's kind of like she's on the outside on that way. She has, her job is not a big deal, but like her job is not the best, and she's also has like a iffy love life. So yeah, it's her living a life in a way. She's very relatable because she she's unlucky and she just thinks in a bad way. So I mean, you kind of want people to be screw ups because they're funnier to watch than people who are perfect. So yeah, and it's just kind of quite fun, like this world where everyone has a magical ability. Like you have one of the main characters can time travel, like just like a few minutes, like you can rewind time. So more not time travel, but like rewind time in a way. And then her best friend can channel dead people, so she can like talk with the voice of like kind of like a medium. You can talk to the voice of Diana, Princess Diana, or yeah, anyone who's dead, both famous and not famous. Makes for quite a lot of funny scenes, really. And then her love interest was originally a cat, and then turns out he can shapeshift into a cat, and that makes also for quite a lot of funny things in this first season, but also second season. And yeah, here I would say though, I enjoyed the first season more. The second season was also quite good, and I just also love this universe in general. Like one episode, she has her parents, her mom and her stepdad for visits, and that's very funny episode. So funny. And yeah, and also the last episode on season two, and not been a cliffhanger. So it's like, oh, we need a season three because where's this gonna go? Though season one also did end on cliffhanger, and also that cliffhanger, I'm not gonna say what, but that cliffhanger story like was told in season two, and I quite liked how that was resolved. That was quite fun how they worked with that. And yeah, it is quite different than other stuff, I would say. If you like superheroes or like urban fantasy superheroes, but like you also like to laugh, this extraordinary definitely for you. It's the it's the it is the TV series for you. Highly recommend it. So yeah, three recommendations there from me. And if you want to recommend me a TV series, please do that. So, like, already have lots of things to watch, but like, yeah, I'm always open for recommendations. And yeah, I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.